What is up, everyone? Socks11. Today we are going to find the very first battle with our Golurk team. Once more, reason being why I built this team is because I really wanted to use a Golurk. That's about it. The Golurk works really well together with Lilligant, which is a Petal Dance variant. Maybe I should replace this with Giga Drain or Energy Ball because then I could change up moves throughout the game, but I really like the Petal Dance Meadow Blade combination. I also think of maybe changing it to Lumberry, but then I would really like to keep the Meadow Blade because that boosts my power just a tiny bit. Good thing we find a game like almost instantly, and it does look like Lilligant cannot put in too much work until that Sliggoo is dead. So that's our main objective here. No way, Lilligant doesn't really put in any work this game, to be honest. This thing probably does have to Zap Zipper, but he does not have any hazard removal, so that's great for us. I'm just going to lead off with Lantern, because it has a great matchup against the majority of his team, and he's going to lead with Sliggoo. I mean, that's alright. Sure could have been worse, so I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch, go into the Golurk, and oh, so he goes for Ice Beam. Okay, that ended up being a crit freeze. Okay, so we're now off to a good start, because I would have definitely gone up my rocks right there and would have gone off an Ice Punch on something. You better on. Oh wait. Oh, okay. There we go. He unthawed. That's really good. But well, it's not really good because obviously that happened. Here I'm just gonna go into Gramble, and I mean this is Sliggoo, so I mean can't really do all that much. So I'm just gonna T-Wave something that's gonna come in, probably the Weezing. I mean I'm not too bothered about Weezing because since I do have the Xatu and I do have Lantern, that can easily deal with it. I did kind of have Golurk, but I mean that happened, right? So we are in the back foot already. We are in a back seat, but that Sliggoo is not even weakened. But we need to keep our physical attacker around because special attackers do not kill Sliggoo. They don't. It doesn't work like that. But here I'm just gonna go out into Xatu because it's kind of my only switch that I have right now. I need everything on his team to kill everything on his team, which isn't great. Sure isn't. But he's gonna double into the Sliggoo. I mean that's just fine because we do have the Size Shock right here, and that should do a chunk. No, it doesn't. I do suspect this thing to be like max defense or something. I'm not sure, but in comes Mawile, which is a threat without a doubt. Oh damn, Golurk would have been so nice this game. And then the crit freeze. Whoa. Okay, that's not great. I mean, I guess I have to get over this and beat this team with the remaining 5 mons, even though Golurk had a great matchup against everything, especially now the Weezing is paralyzed. But I'm just gonna roost because I do want this thing at decent health, and maybe he wants to get up hazards, and that would be pretty good play on his part, I suspect. And he's more than likely just gonna go into. Oh, never mind. He's gonna go play rough right here. That's actually all right. I'm not too fussed. Just gonna go for a U-turn right here. How am I gonna kill this thing? It doesn't have instant recovery. This thing probably has got rest, but it's at 40%, so hopefully it cannot really switch in on anything. Here I'm just gonna go out into. I don't want this thing to set up rocks because that's a problem. Golurk would have immediately thrown out this guy. However, I wasn't going to talk about it, so I'm not. Well, I obviously am, because that's a load of shit. Crit freeze. But really have to watch out with the saltiness in this game. So obviously that may turn around and bite me in the ass. He does have a good defensive core with these 2 mons, Sliggoo and Weezing. And Mawile, actually. Mawile, I'm not sure. They still don't have anything from Moldbreaker stock, which is not great, but the majority of teams doesn't have anything from Moldbreaker stock, let's be honest. The only thing I have is Gramble, and as soon as he predicts that and goes for a Poison Shot, which is like the most obvious play ever, because I have to make that, it still kind of kills it. So he went for that. And here I'm just gonna click U-turn because he more than likely doesn't want to stay in and wants to go back into his Mawile, which is just fine. I'm just gonna go into my Lantern right here and fire off a Scald because I just want to burn on something really. If I could get a burn on this guy, that's going to be good, like really good. In comes Sammy, which is just like go. That's alright. Hopefully I burn it. No, I don't, because obviously you're the only one that gets to have hacks. That's kind of how it works, doesn't it? Here I'm just gonna go into Taurus. Just gonna go into Taurus, because Taurus kind of deals with this guy pretty well, and it also can deal with the potential incoming Mawile by going for an Earthquake, following it up by potentially a Fire Blast. Not sure how much that does to defensive Mawile, but maybe he wants to stay in. I have no idea how this is going to happen. Also, Miss Mages is looking like a good switch in his part, because I'm either going to go for this, predicting the Mawile, or gonna go. Okay, here I'm just gonna Earthquake again because I need damage off on this guy. Damages get damage on this Mawile. He might switch in the Wheezing, but then I'm just gonna go back to my Xatu again. Hopefully he doesn't poison me with the Sludge Bomb then. But I mean, the play into Wheezing is really obvious, but I don't want to make it since I really want this thing dead. I really want this thing dead. I could very well click Rock Climb right here, but I don't want to risk it. So maybe we're coming back into this thing. Okay, it does go into Wheezing, which was pretty easy to predict, but nah. Xatu does have instant recovery, so it's like the infinitely better play to go for. He goes for Sludge Bomb, that's alright. As long as he doesn't poison me, it's alright. Hopefully he gets paralyzed on this turn, which he doesn't. Okay, there we go. Here we're just gonna click Psyshock, because Psyshock, I just want damage off on his Wheezing because it's annoying as hell. And he crits me. This game is not going well, like at all. So here I'm just gonna click Scald, and he's gonna go back into Slagoo, which was painfully obvious, but so 2 mons died due to hacks. I mean it's gonna happen, right? So here we're just gonna go into Taurus. Here I don't need to predict. I don't need to predict the Mawile because I can go for Earthquake afterwards. So here I'm just going to click Rock Climb. Maybe he wants to go into Wheezing right now. Maybe he wants to go into Miss Mages right here. Miss Mages would actually be a problem because I don't like that. But this should be a 2-hit KO barring I hit. We do connect. So we're just going to go for another Rock Climb. Hopefully we can finally claim a kill on something. So Taurus is actually looking alright, but it goes into Mawile, that's alright. Okay, you miss, that's just great, isn't it? What did Earthquake do last time? Earthquake did 52% at -1, so here we're just going to go for an Earthquake. As he goes into Miss Mages. I almost went for Fire Blast right there, but that's alright. Here it can just go into Lantern, because Lantern is my check to Miss Mages. Hopefully it doesn't set up a sub nasty plot, because that would be bad, like really bad, but I just kind of have to spam Skull at that point. And so this Slagoo probably is like Dragon Pulse or an Ice Beam, so I'm not too threatened by it. As long as Taurus is alive, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm just straight up not. And this Wheezing is almost dead. His Mawile is almost, well, at half, but gets one-shotted by a -1 Taurus with an Earthquake. So I mean, it's almost dead. I need Lantern to take down the Pyroar and the Miss Mages. That's what's happening here. So it's not great. He's gonna go into Slagoo. I mean, I mean, if you want to keep taking damage on your Pokemons, that is great, because that could very well happen. I'm just gonna go in a Taurus right here. I mean, he's not gonna wake up just yet, but he's gonna land a Toxic, which is very unfortunate. And here I'm just going to Rock Climb again, because Rock Climb once more is my safest play. It hits the Weezing, it kills the Mawile on switch in. I mean, Miss Mages is once more a good switch for him, because I kind of have to click either Rock Climb or Earthquake. I'm not going to click Rock Slide right here, because that would be really risky, and it doesn't really do anything against the rest of his team. So Swift Swim Omar is kind of taking his time with everything. I'm not sure how much the Rock Slide would do, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to go back into the Lantern and just click Scald from there. The Toxic on the Taurus is going to be big this game. I mean, he only has to stall it out, and then he's good, basically. So, this is not great. Okay, you don't get the Spit Off drop, that's nice. So here I'm just going to Volt Switch, because that is kind of what we do. Now I'm just gonna go out into the Gramble, because it threatens this guy out. I can just go for a Heal Belt if I want to, but I'm just gonna go for a Play Rough right here, predicting the Weezing to want to come in. Maybe Pyro wants to come in, and then I still have my Lantern almost at full. Well, it's 70%. That's alright. This guy is taking his time clicking buttons. Okay, so I'm just gonna get off a Play Rough on you. I mean, that's alright, I guess. Are you going to stay in? That's the real question right here. In comes Mawile. Mawile doesn't do a whole lot. I do end up critting him, which is about time, really. I mean, I just kind of stopped caring after a while, but I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake and just kill this Mawile. Hopefully we kill the Mawile. Mawile is an annoying piece of shit, and as soon as that comes down, I can just click Rock Slide with my Taurus. That's going to be infinitely better option than the buttons we've been clicking up until now. So we're just sitting here, dude. You can hurry up if you like. So there we go. In comes Weezing. Weezing is not that big of a threat. I'm just gonna. Oh, it actually is, because it could very well go for the Pain Split right here, and I still need this thing kind of to deal with Kingler and then just paralyze it, but this is also a nice check. Wait, maybe Miss Magus can do something at one point, because this Lagoo is that low. I do think Hidden Power Rock at +1 should definitely take it out at 5%, at least I hope Miss Magus does that. Lilligant does that. Did I say Miss Magus the entire time? I sure hope not. So here we go. Lantern not in the best of positions, but here we can just fire off Scalds, and that actually will take out this Lagoo as well, I think. With Scald plus Volt Switch, we'll probably take out. I'm just gonna click Scald right here because it's infinitely better play. We are slowly climbing back on his horse. In comes Miss Magus, that's alright. Of course I do not get the burn, but he's probably going to attack me right here, and I mean that's his best play. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch out, then I'm going to like kill something. Yeah, I'm going to either kill this thing or get momentum. That's obviously all good. The only thing I want to switch on the Pyroar though is this Lantern, so hopefully it doesn't get too much damage. I foresee problems. With this Pyroar in the future, especially when it's Scarf, because then it just like ruins everything. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Because now I can go in a Lilligant on Try and Sweep, maybe? No, I cannot. Um, that guy is already asleep. I'm just gonna go for quiver dance right here, as he probably wants to go for like a shadow ball or something. Maybe he wants to click destiny bond again. That's not great. That's not great. Then I'm forced to switch. Maybe once to attack me, I can take any one hit, I believe. Swift Swim Omar is the slowest fucker alive. This is really bothering me. But Golurk would have claimed at least 2 kills this game, so that would have made my job a lot better, a lot easier as well. But it's not happening. It's not happening. But so we're just gonna continue with what we're doing right here. And he does go for the shadow ball, as he does end up killing me. And here I just set up a quiver dance, and hopefully pedal dance can take out. Okay, that's good, because we do have the hidden power rock. Hopefully we do connect. Yeah, we obviously connect. Hopefully we kill it. So okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go Lilligant. So we almost broke down his defensive wall core, which was very annoying to our team. Once more, especially because we lost the Golurk, which there are now 2 of his mons, and then forced into Wheezing, and then getting chip damage on the Wheezing would be great. As soon as Wheezing would be dead, Golurk could kind of sweep his team. Well, then he could switch him his mages every single time, but I mean, you know where I was going with this, right? Definitely not the right direction, but I'm just gonna click. If he's Scarf, we're going to find out right now. He actually turns out to be Scarf, that's alright. So here we're just gonna go out into Lantern. Lantern can probably fire off a Scald. So we're just gonna fire off a Scald right here. Hopefully, no, it doesn't actually end up taking it out. That sure is not great. That sure is not great. I need this guy, like, really badly to... No, I don't. What is my best play right here? Do I sack this, or do I sack Gramble? Data Kingler, what's your speed? Oh, you're actually pretty fast. You're going to take out this thing anyway. This thing being Scarf is actually a real problem. I kind of have to click Volt Switch right here again. Damn, Lantern, you weak. So in comes Gramble, and Gramble is just gonna click an Earthquake because it kind of has to. Hopefully it doesn't die. Doesn't die. At least that's something, right? It comes Wheezing, more than likely. I have to switch into Taurus right here because Taurus is just bae. That's going to win me everything. The scarf on a Pyroar might well fuck me over right here. Not gonna lie, but as you can see, I mean, once more, Golurk. But I'm just gonna keep being salty about it because not really the saltiest of people, but when that stuff happens, I mean, the 10% chance to crest, 10% chance to freeze, I mean, it's a 1% chance of happening ever. So I mean, I know that means it's going to happen one time or another, but preferably not right now. So here I'm just gonna play her off. Hopefully this fat ass connects. Okay, you're doing that, but that's not your best play, I don't think. I mean, if I get off an Earthquake right here, then Taurus should be able to kill it. No, I'm just gonna go for a player off right here. So the Crap Hammer does end up taking me out. That's alright, because Taurus still should be able to take this guy out with a Rock Climb, to be honest. So there goes Kingler, that's alright. And here it all comes down to whether we can live a Sludge Bomb plus toxic damage or not. Hopefully we can. Hopefully this guy can actually get his shit together, hit 2 Rock Climbs in a row. So we're being put in a very difficult position due to like missing everything, and we lose we lose. JJ, I really was. That was the only one. However, that's gonna be game one. Saltiness galore. I would have definitely. I do feel like I would have won that game without with the Golurk, but so I was an uphill battle, but I tried my ass off. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and next time I will try and be less salty of a person. So I will see you in that video. Bye bye.